Rainbow said we need to turn it down.
Man,
You like
extremely loud.
Hold on, let's get your sensitivity right. Hold on.
Man, you see how big these motherfucking ears is,
I'm
right?
just saying.
See, man, you making me start off bad.
See, I'm gonna start challenging you.
Turn me down earlier. It would have been good.
We gonna end up giving you the substitute words to use, Rainbow. We got to get you out here like saying mother flood pucker. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna do none of that. What we gonna do is
you might as well.
What we're gonna do is you just let me make it 15 minutes, then I'm going in.
Hold on, I'm sending this out to a couple more people, and we can keep cracking.
So, have you ever been swallowed?
That's what he said.
They killing my boy, dog. They just won't let that
that
down.
man alone,
Man, appreciate y'all for rocking with us. This is your first time rocking with us. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Tell a friend, tell a friend. Hey, we dropping gems, we dropping knowledge, we dropping science, and we talking about real life. That's all I gotta say. I mean, if you come to get the experience, what is you looking at?
Look.
What is it? Oh, Cat Williams. What about it?
Supposedly dropping a video of Steve Harvey sacrifice for fame.
Oh man, anyway. Oh, well, Nina say it's the title for her. We was waiting. Look.
Oh,
nah, best friend. Nah.
So first of all, shout out to Jamie. She can be with us tonight.
Shout out to Jamie.
What's up? Oh, turn up just a little bit.
Just a
Just because I'm trying to get you where you need it.
No, man.
You know. So shout out to Jamie. She couldn't make it tonight. Shout out to Nina. We apparently found out she couldn't make it tonight.
Ignoring my message.
You know
I ain't say nothing to it. It's fine though.
She said, "Hold it down."
Hold it down.
All right.
We
POP.
Hold it down.
Huh? Barely.
I can see. Barely.
You got Rainbow back in the building. He's been, missing. He's been MIA, missing in action.
Just one time, man.
You missed like two, bro.
Oh, y'all did that Saturday.
We did the Saturday.
Make it no Saturday.
I knew you weren't gonna make it on the Saturday,
Right,
unless it was Saturday evening or something.
Even then, by the time I make it to the house, bro, it's hard to come back out.
Yeah.
Nah, you had we did that one on the Saturday, the one that's in the credits.
Early morning?
Nah, we did it in the afternoon. You made that one.
Man, what the hell I had going?
Exactly.
That must have been like last year or something.
So we're gonna go ahead and jump right on into it. It's been a crazy week. Shout out to Black.
Shout out to Black.
Shout out to $. God damn, I almost wanted to say Dave Ty $, but that nigga. Shout out my boy Dave $, super. He looks like Ty $, right now. I'm just saying. But he ain't got the green eye and stuff. So,
but he got the bars.
That's it. So it was his C-Day this past weekend, and we went to. What'd you say, bro?
Go ahead, dog.
What'd you say?
The boy said C-Day.
It was a C. Hey, look. I don't want to disrespect. I don't want to disrespect the gangster. You know what I'm saying? It was his C-Day.
I'm with it.
You know what I'm saying? Because then if we come on there, he might have a situation where you talking about this his other day. So you know what I'm saying? I'm just, hey.
Gotcha.
I like to be political.
Right on. I take it.
Appreciate Smart for the interview that he gave us. We supposed to be getting back with him real soon. And we're gonna have all our constituents together when we sit down with Smart this next time. So everybody we're gonna have our ducks in a row. But appreciate Harlem, appreciate New York, appreciate y'all rocking with us. What else happened? And then Black went undefeated again. He
what is the people's champion? Boy, get that boy a belt.
Man, we got to get that boy a belt for real with CMOS King on that. Hey,
and that watermelon CMOS go hard though.
He got a watermelon. He do a whole bunch of different blends. He like sour sop, a whole bunch of other stuff he do. So it's actually pretty good. He do the yellow watermelon. He do all that stuff. So yeah. Holla at Jay Black, the God, and appreciate Houston Barcode for letting me rock out in the building. Might have to do the podcast up there the next time they have an event. I don't know. We're going to have to work that out. But anyway, tonight's conversation is really going to be about the love cycle, right? So it's really, to me, there's only two concepts of the love cycle. Well, I'll take that back. So you got the really simplified love cycle, right? You have you do for you make me feel good, I do for you, you feel good, you do for me, right? That's the simplified version. Because then it's also a fucked up version when you make me mad, I do something fucked up. You do and then we all mad around this joint, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so she ain't had no service. All right. So that's that one. Then there's the other one, right? There's 3 stages where you can do lust, then there's attraction, and there's attention, right? And so that one is more or less on the scale of like 3, 6, 9 months. And it can be magnified to be able to fit the 5th one, right? And I'm gonna pass it to K because he got that down pat.
So the 5 stages of dating or the love cycle is going to start with, the infatuation or the honeymoon phase. So that's when you're so enthralled with somebody and you don't really look at the negative. You find your similarities and your common values and you focus on that. And then after that, you have what's called the reality stage. Is when that doubt and denial start to combat with each other because it's like, is this person really for me? Do I really like this person? I don't necessarily know if I like this person like I thought I did, because you start seeing all the little things in there that you didn't like. You start focusing on the negative. Then you have the disillusionment stage. So that's when all of that veil goes down and you really see that person for who they are. And for the most part, that's where most relationships end. Then you have the decision stage where it's like you decide that you accept that person for who they are, and then you go from that into the final stage, which is everlasting love.
So now in the lust phase, which is the first stage, where it's strictly attraction, it's infatuation, it's everybody's feeling good, you're doing everything, it's
next smelling good,
hey, the
laying your hair,
the back of their ear don't smell or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Everything is wonderful in that phase. And a lot of people will try to put that in about the 3 month to about 6 month phase, right? And so I honestly feel like that one would coincide with that merge stage. Mm-hmm. And what was the second stage?
Oh, so the second stage is the realities or the doubt and denial.
Right. So it's like a shift between the two, because see, you still like the person who's always everything's great, everything's wonderful, but then you start to get chinks in the armor. Like, hey, this person ain't everything that I thought they was. Like I was watching the clip earlier today, and it was saying how men date from 0 to 100 and women date from 100 to 0. So basically, like, they start you off. They start you off up here, right? And the more as time go on, you fall down a couple pegs. Mm-hmm. Men, you start down here because look, you just like the rest of these women, but the more you do,
you like
okay, all right, yeah, she working her way up, she coming up the ranks.
But it's funny how you say that, because that's like how our separate neurotransmitters work, right? So with women, they get that emotional high from the oxytocin in the beginning, and this is so euphoric and it's just so much. But for men, when you have vasopressin, like that builds up over time. And vasopressin for a man, what it makes it do is it makes you appreciate that person and want you to protect that person and provide for that person. It literally, a chemical balance in your head attaches you to that person and makes you want to sacrifice for that person.
Gotcha.
So that correlates.
And so that and so what's funny is that we were even talking about this tonight, right? So I was having a conversation with my partner, my life partner.
Man, don't say that. You can't say that. They hear you call this woman Jay, they gonna be like, Jay a woman? Jay for Jay. Just saying.
Look,
boys be thinking a little different nowadays.
Look. Hey,
be a free spirit.
And it don't make it no better. Like I got this old floral shirt on.
Oh man! Hey, don't flip your little old.
Wait, I think you do. Nah,
I
do got one that do flip up like that though. You roll that thing up,
right there.
Hey. So yeah, you gotta be on that. What up, Jamie? I see you. So, she was watching this movie where I can't remember the title of the movie. It might have been on Tubi, might have been on Amazon. Mm-hmm. And it was basically like this husband and wife. They sat down at dinner, and the wife basically gave him a gift. And he opens it up. It's a card, and it says a marriage hall pass. And I was like,
I had started watching that, but I ain't get finished.
I looked at it. I say, I'm not even entertaining.
Say they ain't finna get mad at nobody in here today.
That's it.
It's a movie. She gonna be looking at you upside your head.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I watched Tubi in the Man Cave.
That's me too. So my wife was like, she said that's Tubi. All right, bet. What's the name of the movie, Jamie? So I ended up, you know what I'm saying? My wife said, so what do you think about that? Like, you know, about the hall pass and all that. Now, I said, sweetheart, I said, first of all, this man answered that question exactly the way you should answer this question. He's a better man than me, because I don't know if I'd be able to answer it with such a level of sincerity in the way that he did. Because my true understanding of this is like, anytime a hall pass is introduced, a lot of times it's a man probably coming to the table saying, hey, you know, this is why I feel like I need a hall pass and blah, 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 blah. But for a woman to introduce it, to me, that's a double-edged sword, right?
It's cold, like.
Right. Because then he said, well, why would you want a hall pass? Do you already got somebody you got in mind? And I said, yep, she do. She do. She got somebody in mind. There's no reason why, because a lot of women will give you a hall pass.
She say that boy Earl is coming to town this weekend. We need to talk about this. Man.
She wanted to give him a hall pass because she wanted one too. And
it's a setup.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, bro, it's not the same, because as a man, if we wanted a hall pass, it's because of, and I gave her the example. Like I said, I understand what they're doing in there, but you got to understand from the outside looking in, I get why a lot of men will ask for a hall pass, because we went down the guy that had the spreadsheet about all the times, you know, he
said it's 365.
But then that led to another conversation, right? Yeah. My wife was saying how, what was it? She was saying how, well, a lot of times men don't make women feel this way. I said, well, hold on. So love cycle. In that infatuation stage, that, you know, that lust stage, we was getting it in.
What more to say?
Remix.
I feel like you tricked.
Right. So again, you everything was so blissful then. It was, you know, you were so scared to fart around each other at that point, though. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna take it that far. I came straight out.
You was bombing them from the day one.
Day one. Told her, look, I got stomach issues.
That's wild.
Better out than in, man. Look here. You gonna know me.
See, you
don't know me well.
I don't know about all that. So
I'm not finna bomb it on the first date.
That's it. So
I might.
Ray Bud said he gonna set the precedent. So
what you finna get?
The name of the movie.
Do what I gotta do. I'm too playing now.
The name of the movie is The Marriage Pass.
Okay.
So we'll go back and revisit it. So my wife and I, we were having a conversation, and it was just like, I said, I understand what you're saying, but then look at this. So I had brought in, it was some concept that I brought in. I think it was something about, it was a clip that I shared with her. And I think I shared it. I might have shared it with you and you. But it was just basic. No, I sent it to the group. And it was like, a woman will leave a relationship after 10 years because she's not happy or satisfied, right? And then turn around and be thinking that the grass is, well, I don't know if it was a woman or something, but it might have just been somebody will leave a relationship thinking that the grass is green on the other side. It might have been a woman. I'm gonna have to play the clip because I'm kind of foggy on it. But it was like you threw away 10 years because you weren't happy or you felt like you weren't being fulfilled or whatever, to only turn around and do this all over again, but not knowing that the cycle repeats itself.
My therapist told me one time the grass ain't green on the other side. The grass is green where you water it.
I'm about to say, you late on the bell.
Right.
Well, my bad.
There you go.
I was looking at Nina talking about, you getting swallowed. So,
but that's that disillusionment stage that I was talking about. And to further go depth into that, it's like when you hit that phase of disillusionment with your partner, that's not necessarily a bad thing. Because a lot of times people don't understand that 90% of the problems that happen in your relationship correlate with who you are as a person, and only 10% with that person. So it's
And I
like
agree.
whenever you begin a relationship with somebody, you're looking for someone that's going to like patch up those wounds and that stuff that you carry with you to make you a whole person instead of coming at that person as a whole person, as a whole being. It's just bad math. You know what I'm saying? If you come as a whole and a whole, then you're going to have more than coming in as a 0.5 and a 0.5, but come together and try to make something happen. So what a lot of people do is I say like, and I don't want to just necessarily go on this strictly on women because men happen too, but like, let's say I didn't have a father figure,
Right.
and I'm looking for that strong male who's supportive and do all these things that my father never did, but that man can never be your father.
Jamie say the other grass is nothing but turf.
Ain't nothing but turf.
So look, this is the clip I found.
Okay.
And this new guy comes in 10 days. That doesn't match. It doesn't equate. So you say, well, he makes me
I'm
feel
gonna run it
beautiful.
back. I'm gonna run it
The
back.
guy for 10 years, and this new guy comes in 10 days. That doesn't match. It doesn't equate. So you say, well, he makes me feel beautiful, but the guy been with you 10 years. He's been cleaning up after you, paying for you. So you're comparing the old guy to the new guy. That's why you feel the butterflies. But I'll tell you right now, new guy, 10 years down the line, he's gonna treat you the same way 10 years did. They don't want to hear that because they can't think that far.
I'm just gonna leave it at that. Because see, there's so many different contingencies, right? It's always like if and you know, my wife agreed with it, but I was like, you know, I understand what you're saying, but hear me out. Because she always tries to go somewhere where I'm like, huh?
There where we going.
Right? Because I'd be like, because she said, well, what if they communicate more or whatever? No. Listen what I'm saying.
Man asking that, it's past the point of we need to communicate. He's already been communicating that there's a lack of something.
I need you
So
to speak
that's
up.
the reason why he's asking for a hall pass. Damn fool, but that's his way of saying, hey, either you gonna pipe it up or I'm gonna pipe down somebody.
Man.
That's all it is. But if you're really asking for it, the thing with the whole, I think a lot of women get mad at the fact that you're asking for one. You're asking for a hall pass. Well, I'll take one too. No, why you need one? The only reason that this man is asking because there's a lack of something going on.
Exactly.
And if it's normally if a woman's coming at a man with that, it's like, who you got in the play?
Right.
Like you got somebody you got somebody ready for Friday? Like I'm just saying.
And so
that's that tit for tat thing.
Nah,
tit for
it
tat.
ain't gotta
Right.
be that.
It ain't gotta be that.
Because that should start, to me, that whole conversation should start another conversation of how you got to the point of thinking that you actually need this.
But if you make
and
it to
it's
that,
only if you're gonna be real with
if you make it to that final stage that I was talking about earlier, then you can have those hard conversations. There won't be no hard feelings, and that way you can get some understanding. A lot of times people feel inadequate, right? So, like, you know, me personally, like if my significant other asked me for some outside dick, I would feel like, am I not throwing that thing? Like, what's going on?
Then we would do.
Yeah, and then we can have that conversation because like the things that you like in your 20s ain't necessarily the things that you like in your 30s. You know what I'm saying?
Good point.
And when you learn your body, then you get to a point where it's like, well, I want to try new things and experience new things. Like, you know, I'm very versed in that area. So it's like, you know, I've dated some girls who like certain things and they want to experience certain things. They want to try certain things. Like they want to be, you know, they want to be rigged and all those other things that, you know,
flog,
and you know, because they've never had those things, but they know that I'm proficient in those things. So they're like, oh, okay, well, I want to try this out because they're looking for something exciting. Because you know what I'm saying, the go-to is look you in the eyes, give you the missionary, and love on you, and you know you're into it and having that passionate moment. But every once in a while, you need a little bit of, you know what I'm saying, bring it back into play.
But see, here's my thing about that. Right. And I think that was one of the points that she made about getting the fire back in the relationship. And I'm like this. The fire isn't gone. What happens is, now if the fire is gone, it's some serious stuff going on.
Yeah.
But I honestly feel like the fire just kind of, you know, when the coal don't move around, you know, when you need to throw another log on there or whatever, it just came down a little bit. But you got to do things to keep throwing fuel to the fire. So that way, at any given time, even if it drop low, you touch them on the shoulder. Bow! Hey, you ready to get it jumped out.
It normally don't take much for a dude.
Right.
It don't.
But
at all.
But then And that's what I said. Like,
because most of the time it just be more mental for.
You can put your hair in the ponytail. I'm like, oh yeah.
nah, put your hand in the ponytail and be thinking, hey, nah, they getting ready to leave. You finna go work out. What you thought for that? No, I know what you
My
thought.
feelings is hurt now.
Right.
Because you playing with
So
me.
I'm not reading the room, right?
Right.
Oh, I'm not.
What's up, V? But no, I get it. I truly understand. But when you working through these various stages, right? So like as you are through the lust phase, right? It's not gonna come in abundance and everything. It's gonna, curtail off. It's gonna diminish a little bit. But there are other facets of the relationship that do intensify and pick up, especially if it's somebody you're looking at long term. And then the thing that happens when people get to that attraction phase or that attachment phase is that now you're in it for the long haul. This is somebody you want to be with. Other facets become more important because you have to think long term. It's like, okay, you start thinking about kids, you start thinking about lifestyle, you start thinking about all these other different things that are important that once all this other stuff kind of goes left, this is what sustains the relationship. So not to say that it's not important, but this other stuff becomes the priority because that it's easier to get back and do some of this stuff over here. This stuff is like, if you don't give it the attention that it needs, everything else will falter. You'll lose the connections. You'll lose the ability to have a rock solid foundation.
But a lot of people don't never get to that phase because they think it's so like the lust phase and like how my phase, like I was talking about the merge phase, it feels so good to be in love in that honeymoon phase.
Right.
It's just so euphoric. That's why you have people who are serial daters.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like that is
Man, can't be alone.
Yeah, they can't. They get to that point where they like, what I'm saying, it's starting to dwindle. I need another hit. Let me go mess
I need
with
something fresh, something new.
Something fresh or something new.
And like every time you turn around, they got a new person with them, whether man or woman. Yeah, I used to be a serial dater. Like I never had a relationship before my co-parent. Never had a relationship over 2 years. I'm trading them off every 2 years. I'm new one. Better than the next one.
I wasn't a serial dater though. Don't you looking at me like that?
I'm looking at you too.
I'm looking at you. You wasn't a serial dater, but
you was a serial son.
Just saying.
At least I was making it my girlfriend.
Look, that was not him.
I didn't want to lie to nobody. I knew what my mindset was when I was single. I wanted to be single. Like I knew that. My whole thing was I would tell someone like straight like, I know I'm not gonna act right, not to your standard.
Yeah.
But I'm explaining this to you, so there's not gonna be any issues.
What's that in the Raptors? That's Ray Buzz jersey.
Man, no. Just like I just felt like if I kept it real with you, I was always kind of like I didn't want you to be mad at me.
Right.
I just don't want you to be mad at me. So I'm telling you the truth now so that there's no miscommunication. Like, look, no, I'm telling you.
But they feel like they can change you.
That did happen.
A lot.
Yeah.
It's like he's saying that, but I don't know. I know he don't mean that.
Jamie says you was the meat man. Ray, but ain't got nothing for it.
I just want everybody to have a good time. That's all. Everybody have a good time.
And
I want you to do nothing you don't want to do.
It's choices and decisions.
So let's dive into the next phase, right? So like when you've figured out that this is somebody you enjoy spending time with, that you like being with them, and you're starting to get to know them on another level. This is the stage in which you probably gonna fart around them, right?
Man, you're supposed to fart out the door. You're gonna get to know
look.
the real me.
Like you walk in the bathroom, they blowing it up. You shouldn't having a full conversation.
Whoa, no, this ain't that phase either.
Ask my wife. By the third time I went to her house, I get up in the morning and go to the bathroom. She come in there. Oh, hey, no, come back. Come. Hold your nose or something. I'm trying to talk. Hey, that means we are good. Like let's talk about this. Sir, you stinking. It ain't even
It
that
ain't
bad.
about
Let me
that
turn the
bad.
fan
Hold
on. But like I was saying, what you want to eat this morning, though? Nigga is kind of hungry. I just felt, man, look. Well, I guess it was different with my wife because I knew I was already in the mindset of, okay, you need to chill out, like calm down.
You were being more intentional with her.
Very, very much
Yeah.
so. So it was like, all right. But that's just my personality. Like, I'm not finna sit up here and be trying to sleep in the bed and stomach hurting all night because you trying to hold farts in your sleep.
Because remember,
man,
it was that
you can die from that, man.
It was that chick that went to the emergency room because she would not fart around her boyfriend. She held all her farts
Shannon
in.
Sharp gonna kill these women. So, but you got to go to the other room for.
No, this chick wasn't fart at all. She went to the ER. It was on social media a few years ago.
Yeah, gas will kill you. If you got gas so bad, it'll feel like knives in your
Now
stomach.
you wake up in the morning, you playing tuba, and the rest of them nobody.
Hold on, I got you, fam.
It's long and drawn out. No, man, you should have me hurt like that. Look, we are human. You ever dated someone like I remember this one thing you say like I don't do that. I'm like, you do what? The number 2. First of all, you're grown. Why are you saying the number 2?
Lies.
Well, I didn't believe girls did that until I had a daughter, and then my daughter be letting them loose, boy. Holding in the arm, she just
my daughter nickname
go
is
squeeze.
Bro, so I used to call my daughter Stinky Butt. That was her name until like damn near about a year or two ago.
Yeah.
It was Stinky Butt. Daddy, why do you go? Because I used to wipe your stinky ass, boy.
Don't let them lose. Hey man, I feel like people will do a lot better if you let somebody know the real you off the bat instead of you that representative be up a lot like way too long. And sometimes niggas just get to the point to where they can't keep up with being a representative no more. It's like I'm slowly letting the real dude out, and I can see how you're changing towards me for that. But I like you, but I ain't never show you who I really was.
But it's hard not to be that. You know what I'm saying? For me, it's not that hard because I like to give. I ain't gonna fart in front of you the first day, but I'm gonna give you the real who I am so that you can get to know me. Because what I don't want you to do is believe that I'm somebody, and then when something happens, then you're shocked. Because I went on a date like 2 weeks ago. It was our first date. We were just talking, chopping it up. We were talking for a month before we even went on the first date, but we went on our first date.
And that's pretty intense in itself.
So we're just talking about me and the person that I am. And I let her know I have a proclivity for violence. Like I will fight somebody. And she was like, when's the last time you been in a fight? So I explained it to her. She was like, you be fighting like that? You can be fighting around me. And it's like, it's not that I go around looking for violence, but I refuse to be played with in that manner, especially when it comes to like
absolutely
like this. Like I can't go to the Walmart on West Little York because I got banned from there because what I'm saying. Dude was doing too much about the water when the ice was coming. And I flipped over his basket and popcorn and Cinnamon Toast Crunch went everywhere. I squared up with him. But he didn't have no basket etiquette. Stay out my basket. Don't worry about how many waters I got. You should have got here before me.
So Nina says, I feel like these are normal bodily functions, but I don't even like my kids farting and pooting around me anymore because they grown. Don't be overdosing with it, right?
I'm not waking up just walking by you trying to fart. I'm just saying, if it come out, and I'm like, hey, excuse me. If I can make it to a restroom or something, then hey, lucky you. But if I gotta do it, I gotta do it. We're not gonna sit up here and act like this is not natural.
What's up, Jay Will? And then Jamie said you're gonna get this bonnet and this moo-moo when you come to my house. Now look here.
Look, I love me a moo-moo.
That's it.
I love me.
Granny had the moo-moo.
That be y'all wasted. Granny had moo-moo and Granny had like 9-10 kids.
Exactly.
What you think was going on?
There? That moo-moo easy access.
What? Pop 2 buttons out.
Ain't nothing.
it up a little bit.
Not even no 2 buttons. Oh, you just roll it, hike that thing up.
Come on.
And if it was real good, she was gonna hold it for
y'all be wasting y'all money on that old lingerie.
That muumuu to me is damn near a sundress.
It really is. It really is.
You know what I'm saying? That's an in-the-house sundress.
So
then that thing swing.
The point Raybo was making, they did an actual survey on it. It's just like a lot of times women don't be wanting to be. They really don't want to own up to some things, right?
Accountability.
So they swear, like, I dress up for you. Like, no, baby.
You do that for you. It don't matter what you got on.
About what you got on. They did a survey. So do you think your man like that? Yeah. We don't care about none of that.
I appreciate the jest.
That's it.
But it's all going on the flow anyway.
That's it.
Don't really care.
And if you
cute.
If you buy them fishnets, it ain't gonna be but 1 or 2 wears out of them because I'm gonna rip them things. so look at it. So the other one they was talking about BBLs and natural bodies, right? And
they do that for other women. They don't do that for me.
Women swear up and down they do it for men. Every woman was like, it's for the men, it's for the men, it's for the men, it's for the men.
That's what you trying to catch a certain type of men. That's what that is. You got that body because you trying to catch you a trick.
I'm not a fan of it. You know what I'm saying? I like a natural. You know, it ain't got to be ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Little booties matter too.
It's great to look at from time to time, but it ain't something that you want to. Because then not only that, it's a certain level of now you got to watch who watching her now. You know what I'm saying? Like
too much attention.
Yeah, too much attention going on. Like, hey,
now I got to be on my square. You know what I'm saying?
There ain't nothing wrong getting you some squats in. It ain't got to be. Yeah. You ain't got to be walking around looking like all dirty or nothing like that. Like, just come on. That's the thing. Like, if you gonna get it, make it look natural at least.
Don't make it look
some
ridiculous.
of them toothpicks.
Or look like the letter P.
The letter P.
Yeah, you pushing P all right.
Yeah.
Jeez, man, there's just be some bad stuff out there. But I mean, a lot of them that's like, I've seen a lot of women that have it done, and they looking for a certain type of dude. They trying to catch them somebody to where they ain't got to work no more.
Man.
And if you just doing it to say you just want to feel good about yourself, hey man, there's way more you can do than go and let these people cut on you to make you feel good about yourself. That's another issue.
You need to find somebody who love you for your flat ass. You know what I'm saying?
No more shopping spree.
Keep squatting, baby. Man, keep on squatting.
Built like SpongeBob SquareButt, but I love you, girl.
Hey, somebody out there want it. I done seen boys out there with them.
Man,
both hands around them at the corner store.
She going to the counter paying for stuff. You all like this here with her.
Yeah, man, like that. To me, it's not worth taking that chance. I know it's the people that's getting it and they happy with it, but I mean,
yeah, that's you risking your health for
so
what?
Jamie Ryan is saying we do it for the men, but it's also to feel good about ourselves. No, because the dude gonna shoot at
it's
you.
It's the fast track it. That's all it is.
Jamie, you gonna need to do it for nobody. What? Jamie
need to let somebody borrow something.
Yeah, Jamie Church too fast. Knock all this mic stand over this box.
So, and then not only that though, but again, that feeds into the lust factor of it, right? You never really develop the deeper connection with this person because all you get, you just so drawn to the fact that she just got that. Right? Oh my God. And then she feeling good.
Can't beat it.
She feeling good. She's like, I got him, you know.
That's not really important to me. I'm an eyes and teeth guy. You know what I'm saying? Like eyes and teeth get it for me every time. Everything else is because stuff fade. Like when you get 65, 75, gravity gonna come to effect.
Mm-hmm. And even before that.
Well, I mean, sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes people keep up.
Hey, all I can say is if you got a handle
all that helps in the beginning.
Yeah.
After that, it's like, and then, you know, age and hell, just sometimes you realizing what you really with making like, oh, I had beer goggles on that night. Man. That's been on you for 6 months and you didn't know.
I'm straight with the mint condition, pretty brown eyes. Give it to me.
Jamie say I don't, and I be trying to cover up and it don't work.
You can't cover up.
Jamie be around there trying to talk about that fupa, but I keep trying to tell her, look. Niggas do not.
Didn't they make a whole song about that?
That's what that power line.
Don't care nothing about no fupa. He gonna move the fupa to get to the chalupa. Okay, that's all. I mean, hey, it is what it is. But
she got a little bit of stomach, but that's
okay. The Lizzo song, yeah. She got a little bit of stomach, but that's okay. She really need, you know.
A lot of dudes be high capping like, oh, I want my woman to be so fit.
I gotta finish this act because it was another part. If I die, then I die. Let it ride my face. So yeah,
Y'all be insecure about the wrong things.
Wrong
man.
thing.
somebody gonna like it. Somebody gonna appreciate
Yeah.
it.
Just be
You
healthy.
know?
Just
Yeah.
be healthy.
Just be
Yeah.
healthy,
I don't
man.
want to. I don't
They
want to
want
lose
you
you.
around. That's
Yeah,
it.
that's it.
So if you look in the real, so again, now we look at who's this really for, and then like the lack of attachment. I honestly, just based on the information that's been presented and how we've talked about it, a lot of men can't get to that attachment phase if he's still stuck in that lust phase because of he's enamored with your physical aspect. Like that becomes if I'm taking care of you, right, and you don't really have anything else that you offering, but you look good, there's no real attachment there.
Easily be replaced.
You can easily be replaced.
How good she look.
It don't matter, bro.
Like, it ain't too many, and this is me personally, ain't too many tens walking around.
Okay. Name a celebrity.
No, I can't think of a celebrity that's just a stone cold 10. Cannot think of one.
Not even Janet.
Young Janet was like
That nose bothers me, but Janet's beautiful.
Janet a strong 8.
Damn.
That boy stands
High, right.
Well, you know what she would do be an 8.5 with crust in the eye though. She
Ah,
bad.
that's
You know what I'm
good.
saying? She bad. She a 9 every day, all day.
So, okay. So if not Janet, what about Ashanti?
The sideburns?
Bro.
That was the thing, though.
So first of all, women with
Baby
sideburns.
Baby hair still a thing, man.
I couldn't get the sideburns to do what hers did, so I'm cool. And she probably got a hairy
You want
back.
that
Nah, look, I'm
she
gonna
got
tell
no
you.
money. She getting waxed, bro.
Thank you.
She had to. She looking like a polar bear.
Hey, man,
And women with sideburns always had the best.
I don't know nothing about
Look.
that. See, you must wait till my cheek with sideburns.
Women, I didn't ask women with
But
sideburns.
after fives too.
She
Nah.
probably got that 40 top lip too.
Nah,
Tickle a little bit.
now, if you had a top lip, that was just too much. It was like, wait a minute now. That was a good one. Somebody like it. Oh, so
I'm just thinking like even like the ones in Hollywood that like Halle Berry can't keep a man.
She's absolutely insane.
She has to be. But that's what I'm saying. You said how bad is it?
Well, Halle Berry. So I for me, right, a lot of the times I will allow others to like, because my mom always said you got to be a thermostat, not a thermometer. You got to set your own temperature.
Mhm.
I can allow someone to hype me up and actually make somebody believe they actually are better than what they are. Because when I was a kid, everybody was like Carmen Electra, Cindy Crawford. I'm looking at them now.
What?
I'm just, mole. You know what I'm saying? Like, what was I thinking?
Sidney Crawford wasn't all that fun, though.
No,
But
Carmen
you gotta
Electra
think
wasn't
about-
either.
Like
Carmen Electra still could,
No,
for me.
she was cute. That's about it though. But you gotta think about compare her to like these black women. I guess I was just more attracted to the black women. So,
always
but the
liked
problem was that we was liking like Dominique Dawes. We was-
Yeah.
we was gonna watch the Olympics, man.
Yeah.
Stuff like like, oh, especially like when Venus and Serena came out, like they wasn't the cutest, but you was like, that girl got some legs on her.
Also, see, I always
That's a
thought
stallion right there.
I always thought Serena looked like she was a gremlin. I mean, not Serena. Venus was a gremlin. She looked like, you know what I'm saying, you fed Gizmo after 12, and she just popped out that boy back. No disrespect, you know what I'm saying, but that's not. She didn't do it for me. Now her sister was less pit bullish in the face, but
This is true.
This nigga.
she had that body.
She did.
She had that, you know what I'm saying.
But you know what was the other funny fact about Serena and Venus, right? Venus is still like a 40-some-year-old virgin.
I mean, who want to hit that? No, thank you.
Okay. So
I'm not. I don't care how good you are at tennis. I'm not going. I have standards. Now I've had some drunk nights, but like that,
But every nigga I always say how they hit Oprah.
because Oprah's a billionaire.
it's the money.
But she
It's
got
some-
money too.
But see, Oprah
She ain't no billionaire though.
Oprah wasn't. Yes, she is.
Pitbull.
Billion.
Venus.
Oh, Venus. Okay, well, Venus, she ain't no Venus.
No, I know Oprah.
Yeah. No, but see, now I've seen Oprah. See, first of all, Oprah got that wagon. You don't be looking at that wagon.
Oprah do got a wagon.
She dragging that thing.
Shout out to the Wednesday wagon.
Man. And I done seen Oprah when she was younger, and she kind of look bad. Like people be thinking about Oprah, and they be thinking about Color Purple Oprah, and it's like,
all the time.
But I didn't see Oprah on the talk show, and she was just like, well, okay, little Chicago chick, now look at you.
Well, no, see, Oprah
Nah,
did too
back
much
in the
of
day,
yo-yos.
she was big.
That's what I'm saying.
But look,
no, she did too many yo-yos because she went
Yeah.
Big
big,
mama.
yeah.
She did the Ricky Lake.
Hey, man,
Yeah.
ain't nothing wrong with it. I'm saying you ain't late unless you're 280, baby. You feel me?
I said,
Hey, he said 180. He said it got to be two something to do something.
Hey, man,
So
you talking about 280?
we went over love bombing. We didn't really get to it.
Oh, okay, yeah, let's get into depth on that.
So love bombing is basically the grand gestures in the beginning phase. And it's something that they almost can never keep up. But the one thing that so it's like, just almost a fairy tale aspect of dating somebody. Just they're so perfect. They do all of these things. They buy all of these different things.
But it's not just buying stuff. It's also compliments.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, okay.
No, go ahead.
So personal experience, right? I was recently love bombed. I was, fresh out of my marriage. You know what I'm saying? Just getting back out here trying to figure something out.
I was hurt.
I was a wounded animal. You know what I'm saying? It's out here just leaking out. This young lady came and she was saying all these wonderful things to me. You know what I'm saying? We
doing wonderful things too.
No, not even before you even did things.
Okay.
Before you even did things, it was like it was like 2 weeks in. She was telling me she loved me.
Mm-hmm.
Chill out.
Like legitimately, I love you. And then it was, oh, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. Da, da, da.
Oh, then you try to play the game.
And look, so me, I'm dumb. I'm going.
She cold.
I'm going for it. I'm like, oh, finally someone loves me again. I'm whole, I'm healed, and
Whoa,
bro,
I'm too skeptical.
tripping.
Whole. Complete.
Yeah. Because whenever you're with someone for as long as I was with my wife, with my co-parent, you know what I'm saying? I almost said wife. With my co-parent, when that person leaves, it leaves you at a deficit. So for me, it was like, am I not lovable? Because the person who I love the most in the world feels like she can't love me no more. So because I love this person so much, am I not a lovable person? So for someone to come in and know that and understand that weakness and then prey on that, that's love bombing.
That was pretty deep though.
That was a cold one.
Yeah, like I don't think I would take it that deep as far as to say if someone left me that I feel was I unworthy of being loved.
That's how I felt.
But it's just more or less that the love that you have for each other in the beginning, it wasn't enough to carry you through because again, there were so many changes that took place, right?
Mm-hmm.
They won't say this, but being in a relationship with somebody for a long period of time is a traumatic experience.
It is. It was definitely.
Right? Because it's no shade to even the best relationships. It's still a traumatic experience. Jamie said, "Nah, that's because you had them gray sweats on. That's why she's love bombing." But
keep it to myself,
right? But if you really have these relationships, the ups and the downs, this is traumatic experience. You're not going to be the same person that you were going into it, that you are coming out of it. Even year 5, 7, whatever, you're not the same person. At the core, you're the same person, but because of the things that y'all have gone through, you're gonna grow, you're gonna change, you're gonna become a different person.
I would hope you would be a different person regardless.
Yeah, everything changed. It's inevitable.
But you know what I feel like this is what's funny. No matter how much you change, because of I can't remember what theory that is. It might be Maslow. I don't think it's Maslow's theory. It might be Maslow's theory about at the very nature of who we are. No, that was Sigmund Freud. At the very nature of who we are selfish because we learn to do everything else. Self-preservation is the first thing on our totem pole. We learn how to go in life and share. Think about it. Mine. No little Timmy, no little Johnny. You got to share because you can't always have this. And like if you playing with this,
I don't teach my kids that.
What do you?
I don't tell my kids they have to share. You share if you want to. You don't have to do anything.
They don't share with each other?
You don't have to.
Boy, that's a cold motherfucker right there.
That's a good
boy.
lesson, though.
No, because the world's not like that.
The world's
bro.
not like that, right?
The world's not like that. Ain't nobody got to give you shit just because they have it.
Right.
Don't even, if you go into like thinking like that, you're going to fail, bro.
Well, it's not necessarily you're going to fail because sharing is
you're going to have some fucked up intentions.
No, sharing is one of the most quintessential aspects and social concepts that we really need to understand, because if you ever have in a long-term relationship, sharing is the initial step to learning compromising. If you don't even know how to compromise, y'all both gonna be at a Mexican standoff all the time. I don't want to do this, you don't want to do this, and now we can't get nowhere.
No.
You know what's crazy about
No.
selfishness, right? People have a misconception about what's not selfish. I'm gonna offer a paradigm shift, right?
Okay.
So people think that the most selfless thing to do is sacrifice yourself for somebody else, right? So like if I'm in the room with my mama in a robber bus in and point a gun at my mama and I jump in the way and take the bullet, they're like, oh, that was a selfless act. No, that was selfish, because you're not thinking about how she's gonna feel that you gave your life away. You just don't want to live your life without her. So that's the most selfish thing you can do.
But I honestly probably, I don't know if I would step in front of that bullet. My mama done lived all them years. I still got.
I mean, but that's what your mom. That's what your mom would tell you. She would be like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to live my life knowing that you gave your life for me. But that's what we leave people with that wound, because we have this Jesus complex. Like, I'm gonna die on the cross for this person, but that person might not want that.
Right. Yeah. I mean, with my kids with the sharing thing, it was like, you have been somewhere and I know that my child wants to play with this toy.
Right.
But there's another little kid there and it's like, oh, you got to share because he doesn't have a toy. No. We packed up toys and brought 5 kids.
Yeah.
You should have did the same shit.
But that's different though.
It's not, but even if their friends come home, even if their friends come to our house.
That's where the sharing if you want to comes in.
No, that's period. That's like my daughters. That's why it kind of messes it up for me, because I go buy something, I buy 2. Got 2 daughters at the house, both y'all go get it. Nobody has a reason to fight over anything.
That's why.
Why are you fighting for this iPad? Y'all both got them. What's the problem?
I got one.
I got one.
So you walk in and you got a cold drink. Not an adult beverage, a cold drink.
Cold drink.
Because I ain't gonna say what your particular cold drink is. I don't know how Kelsey and Reagan, but Dad got a drink. Kelsey roll up on you. Dad, can I?
No.
Damn.
Because I don't have to share.
Go get your own. But it's the same thing. No, go get your own.
Yeah.
Like, it's a little bar fridge right there. It's another refrigerator.
But what if it ain't? But that particular drink ain't in there. What you got? You
Wasn't for you.
Damn. See,
y'all got what? We have a refrigerator full of stuff for the kids.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need to have any of my drink. There's plenty of stuff in there for you.
Oh, you cold.
No, it's not. Like, I'll share with my child. I don't mind it. But I'm saying, like, if I walk in, let's say I got a Mountain Dew in my hand, I don't let y'all drink Mountain Dew. Yeah. So hell no, you can't have it.
It's different.
So everything if I'm drinking it, it's not for you.
That's why I said cold drink, because I know y'all you selected.
Yeah,
me, I came in the house with a Dr. Pepper, the cream soda Dr. Pepper.
Oh, that hell fire.
So my daughter, this is her thing, right? Oh, Dad, what's that?
I'm gonna get mad at that. That's gonna set me off. Like, hey, because my thing is, hey man, you're a baby manipulator right now. Come straight, hey, shoot straight from the hip. Come on, shoot from the hip from me. What you want?
Yeah.
And I talk to my kids like they was like, because the world really works like this. Like, you going around in circles thinking somebody's gonna know what you want because of what. No, baby girl. What you want? Use your words. That's the saying in the house. Well, use your words.
My baby too, and she knows how to manipulate me masterfully. She'll be like, "Daddy," and she'll be like this, "Please," like sign language.
Oh, sign language. She got you.
Daddy, please. I'll be like,
Man, ain't no. If it's some food that I don't feel like sharing, I
can't have no Cheetos ever, because she finna eat the whole. She finna take the whole bag from me.
Look,
There's plenty of them in the pantry. Go get you one.
She wants yours.
Hey,
Exactly.
look here.
And they don't.
There's plenty. No, because even if I go up, like last night they were eating nachos.
Yeah.
I walk in the house straight to one of their the 3-year-old. Daddy,
Exactly.
what you doing? I'm eating that. And what I'm supposed to do? Get mad at you? Nah. Hey, you sure right. But I'm gonna take one more because I paid for it, Pimp. Like,
but see, my daughter asked me, and I already know how the game goes. Like, yeah, it's a. Can I have some? Sure. Yeah. You know what? I'm done with it. You can have it. Here you go.
Now see, you getting played.
Then my son will come along. Dad, you gave it a sense. Yeah. Hey, y'all share.
I see you, but
hey, you wanna know what's cold?
I don't be in that type of situation because most of the time if I come in the house with a drink, they know it's not for them.
My parents used to do that to me and my brother, right? Because we were the only two boys, and this is gonna be terrible. I can't believe I'm telling this, but I didn't know my birthday until I was like 7, because me and my brother always had a birthday on the same day. We would have a birthday party on his day. So I went to Chancellor at the time. I was on the jungle gym. I was swinging on the jungle gym, bust my eye open. I still got the scar, split my eye open, leaking. They was like, "When's your birthday?" I said, "March 23rd." They go, "Look at the records." Oh, he must have got a concussion. You know what I'm saying? He don't know his birthday. I'm 7 years old, right? And so then my mama come to the school like, "Boy, you know your birthday is July 6th." I said, "Why do I have a birthday on March 23rd every year?" She's like, "Oh, we have one with your brother." After that, never again. You ain't have my birthday on
my
that
birthday.
day. I want my birthday in the
My
summertime.
Yeah.
But it was too close to the 4th, though.
At 3 years old, this girl know her birthday already. And she know,
Bro, you judging.
bro.
Take the white wig off. You judging.
Hey man, she know that because she gonna tell you what the party gonna be and everything. Is this for my birthday? Go shopping right now. You in the store? Ooh, mommy, I want that for my birthday party.
That's crazy. She 3?
3.
Oof.
So one of the thing that I was gonna say about love bombing, right? They found out that a lot of people who love bomb are typically narcissists.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
That's their attachment style.
I was like, yo, that's wild.
Yeah.
Nah, I mean,
it's like I'm gonna, and then the fact that what people don't understand is that narcissists are like they're diabolical with it, right? They'll completely and utterly study you and break you down to like a science and know exactly what you need and when you need it and how you need it, and they'll give it to you, right?
Because you told them.
But even if you like, yeah, you told them,
You
but
told
like,
them in so many words.
You told them in so many words, and they'll give it to you, and then that's when the abuse starts.
Yeah,
because then they'll take it away from you, and then you're yearning it. You need that. You need that initial affection that you were given at first, and then when you're about to leave, oh baby, I'm sorry, and then the cycle starts back over
all over again.
You know who I believe is a narcissist, bro? But I think people have a hard time accepting it.
Who?
Kevin Gates.
Oh yeah, he got narcissistic tendencies. that boy, wow.
Boy's wild.
He just said on the interview, I think it was with the Breakfast Club. He said if a woman does something that he doesn't like, he will put her on a 90-day peen restriction.
I'm not gonna punish myself trying to punish you.
Punish you, right? Well, I can't say that because I cut my nose off to spite my face. I will. I'm working on myself.
Say, man, look here. I work with my hands. They too rough for all that. I ain't gonna put myself down like this. Don't do it.
Use insults to your feet.
Man, so, oh no, sir. What's going on here?
That's right. Yeah.
What's going on here?
I don't know where this is going. I don't like it. Oh, it's weird.
Pineapples. Pineapples.
But yeah, I find that to be like, I mean, I would consider that to be somebody. Some people need to be cautious of that.
Yeah,
because like this person could very well be one of those narcissistic love bombers. It could be somebody that's not truly genuine.
So how could I tell that this person is love bombing me? From your point of view, because I have an idea of how because they can't keep it up. It's impossible.
Well, that's the only thing. It's almost like you got to wait it out. There's no other way.
You got to, yeah.
Because you don't know what's real. And see, the way I've always been is like, I don't trust nothing. I just don't I don't trust nothing, nobody. So it's like, all right, this way. Man, I remember it took this young lady, maybe a year and a half for me to let her just come to my house, and then I'm still like, something ain't right about you.
So I know you're married, right? So let's say a woman, like if you wasn't married, you were single, and a woman came, you do handiwork, and she got you a nice Milwaukee pack out with all the tools and everything off the top.
Appreciate you.
Okay.
And that's the bad thing about me. The way I just said it, there's no appreciate you. It's no excitement.
You're not gonna give him that.
Appreciate you.
I mean, it's like with everything. With
I ain't got to give you nothing for this, dude.
That's basically what I was thinking.
Because that's why I be like, yeah, like.
But you're feeding their narcissism because they that's what they want from you. Like when you give them something that admiration and that oh, thank you so much, that fills them. But you're just gonna get them with the
pretty much.
You need that thumbs up and that pat on the back.
Pretty much. Nah, bro, because I know people. It's because you go through things in life, you see so much stuff to where it's just like, I know that people can be very, very shitty.
Yeah.
And like just knowing that.
I'm an easy sell, bro. You sit down and watch One Piece with me, you got me.
No, it's gonna take some convincing.
So you weren't here last week when we talked about, and this is completely shifting topics, right? You weren't here last week when we talked about pessimism, realism, and optimism.
Here you go, man.
That boy a realist right there.
Nah, I think he's more. I think he's
a pessimist
in between the two. He's like me, pessimist and a realist.
No, not right, but I think he's right. I think he's a realist. I think he sees the good in the world.
I see the good, time, but I realize it's a bunch of bullshit. It's a bunch of bullshit out here. Like
I'm an optimist.
I can't be. I used to be.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah, I used to be, but it's like.
Well, I used to be a pessimist.
But seeing things and people not knowing you seeing things, it made me look at everything just like it's not what you think it is, buddy.
My optimism is so contagious that I find myself bringing joy to so many people and inspiring them. It inspires me to be more optimistic. Like I used to be a server, right? I was a server for like 6 years. I would come to pre-shift. Everybody would be just like, oh, I don't want to work Friday nights. It's gonna be terrible. And they hit the Michael Jackson, and I pop my apron up and I moonwalk right into this huddle and just get to kicking my leg and everybody be like, get to rocking like, yeah, we've been having a good night. And the whole night we having fun. And then everybody making money.
That was the one thing though. But I wouldn't see that as being optimistic, right? I would look at that as being in that particular setting, because when I used to work at AMC 30, right? Mm-hmm. And so it was the best of times and worst of times, because you'll see all your little friends coming up here.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You looking weak.
You know, you up here. You up here, popcorn and candy and all that. And they over here
trying to hook everybody up to be cool.
Yeah, you know, it's just one of them things where like, and you gotta wear this uniform. They come and fly, and I'm like, man.
I got a job though, baby.
Right.
That's how I would have looked at it, but I'm working though. Your mama paying for your shit.
True. So, in them times where you had, you know, it sucked because you was there and you would much rather be on the other side of the fence, but you knew you gave up your free time to make the money.
Oh, Fridays were awful, but the most important thing was it's like especially working at that Papa Dough on 59. It wasn't worse than Dough 4. Dough 4 was the one by I think Reliant.
I worked at the Papacitos right there.
Oh, you were. But
we had a ball.
Dough 5.
You gonna make sure that you know what I'm saying?
Well, we had a ball.
That's what I'm saying.
You're gonna get more tips though coming to the table being with a smile on your face. Mm-hmm. And giving that good service. Like I think before this job and before my job as a cultivator, that was the most money I ever made in my life, because I would just make people's days. You know what I'm saying? I would get a big top of church folk, and you know you're not finna get tipped like that on Sunday. They finna hoe you.
Oh yeah,
but
because they didn't already tithed and everything, so they
tab be $1,000 something. It go $7 tip on $1,000 tab. But I would make
gave the Lord 10. I can't give you.
That's what I'm saying.
I would make the experience so good that somebody would come out their pocket and just be like,
I gotta give you something. Yeah, I mean, that's like I'm in this, depending on the setting. I could be that person for somebody, but it's like work for me. I'm paying attention to everything because it's like I feel like everybody's trying to wait for that opportunity to fuck you over.
But it's the
That's
law
how I
of
look at
attraction, though, right?
everybody.
If I put out so much positivity,
Wait,
I'm gonna
hold on. Not me.
Man, I look at everybody like
Not
that.
me.
Everybody.
Boy, that's a cold
That's
motherfucker.
cold.
I'm just
That's cold,
my
motherfucker.
mind's gonna it's a scale. It's like it may be like, and what I mean by that is like the extreme and then like bullshit, like what I would say, you fucked over.
Yeah.
But it's like I know I pay attention to everything about everybody that way. I know their tendencies, and it's one of those things where I know the fucked up things about myself, and I know my friends are gonna deal with those things. It's just the same thing. You know, your friends. You know what all your friends do.
I know how my friends would hold me. I do.
I was like,
I do.
I know how this nigga would hold me in this situation.
I do.
But
Not
it's cool.
me.
I look at everything like that, man. Even it could be my mom. I'm like, you trying to fuck over me right now?
I know that if there's if I got 4 cinnamon rolls and I ate 3 and I'm coming back with that last one and she see it, I know she gonna hold me and eat it.
Stuff like that.
She gonna be like, I wanted that cinnamon roll more than you, so I ate it. And she gonna look at me like you shouldn't even be mad.
That's what it is. What it is.
But I'm gonna tell you,
Can't win.
Can't win. I brought you into this world.
You gonna take me out over cinnamon roll? Over cinnamon roll.
but see, how I am. That ain't how I operate. Like, I know it's some people out there that'll mess me over. And once you done got me one time, I'm like, now I'm watching for you for sure. But like, for the people that I let in that intimate space, I know what you have the capacity to do because I've given it to you, right? So I'm not oblivious or blind to the fact that it could happen.
Yeah.
But at the same time, because of the relationship or the rapport, I feel like it's the likelihood of it happening is not as high as it would to be somebody who's on the outskirts of not within the inner
Absolutely,
circle, right?
But you still have to know.
I'm too forgiving.
I mean,
I'll let you hold me.
If it's someone if it's someone close in your circle, you know the things you forgiving people all the time.
Yeah.
So it's certain things like you almost expect from people, but it was like what it was like that 80-20 shit. You like 80, but everybody got some bad shit about them.
Yeah.
Right.
It's just what it is. You got to learn if whatever that bad thing is about that person, it's even with your spouse. 85% of the shit could be A1.
So your spouse or significant other has
or life partner.
I said significant other. So they have the utmost ammunition to crush you at any given time.
Any given time, you know it.
And most women, I gotta say it, about 20% of the time, because they get angry, they're gonna let you have it.
Oh,
you can't beat me with words. I ain't never lost. Never. I'm not that. My daddy used to say words, women, and win all go together, so don't even try. They all start with W, but I'm not that guy. I look at all your little insecurities. I know you backwards and forwards.
And see, that's the difference.
I would destroy
I would never do that to a woman.
We wouldn't. Most men wouldn't.
I would never do that.
If you hurt my feelings,
and it's even if it's somebody that I'm even like cool with, I just know the damage that it'll do to them. So it's like,
what about
you have to really get me to that level to where I start just chopping your ass up.
No.
Oh, that little Karen at Home Depot that day.
She got it.
But see, it wasn't even like chopping. Like when you get to that level as a man, you just hit him with that one liner and blow the whole thing.
It's not worth it. Me hurting you is not worth it. Because we gonna say some shit that's gonna be hurtful and get straight over that shit. Tomorrow, ready to play. No, nigga. I hate you for fucking life. Don't fucking talk to me. I need gas in my car.
I dated this girl for 2 years, and we had a really, really hard breakup. And she was like just talking noise to me, telling me I ain't a man, ain't this, ain't that. I said, you don't know what a man is. You don't even know your daddy. Your mama don't know your daddy.
See, that's wrong, man.
Your
No,
mama don't even know your daddy.
I don't want to
is.
say nothing to nobody that's gonna make him commit suicide.
She's trying to stab me.
That's what I'm saying.
But I have been stabbed before by a woman.
Damn.
Yeah, I got a stab right in the arm. I got a little scar right
Well,
there.
you know what? If it was California, you'd be like that lady that stabbed her dude 108 times to death and she got community service.
No, I got judo though. I have a black belt in judo. You gonna get hip toss a goshi. Now I'm gonna make sure you're okay. I ain't gonna hit you to the ground full force, but you're not
You gonna softly lay on the
Yeah.
ground.
ha ha.
Give you a little motion for your head, just a little rock.
Now I'll point at you.
Get it together.
So we gotta we'll segue into the clips, right? So
Oh, we're gonna do
which one?
the social.
Yeah, don't please don't let me forget
Yeah,
that.
don't forget that one. That's wild.
Yeah. So shout out to what her name is, Rhoda Osman. Rhoda Osman. I don't know how you say her name, but shout out to the brick lady.
That shit crazy, man.
Shorty got bricks, all white bricks, all tan bricks. Shorty
Get
got
outta there,
bricks.
man.
You know she took that money and went and got a BBL, right?
Oh, that's why that thing was jumping like that.
Yeah, that's why that thing was jumping like.
She was in
you
Jamaica.
saw that, though,
Yeah,
man.
and then not only that, she turned herself in. She got a 10,000. She posted bond for 10 bands.
It wasn't even hers.
It probably wasn't. It's probably from another one. You know what? Since she got the BBL, probably somebody that tricked and paid. Baby, I'm gonna turn myself in, but I need you to get me out. I promise. Jump bond on that nigga. Got him.
That's crazy. And there's not going to be any restitution. Like she's not going to get any money.
Like
She's not going to give that money back. She'll do some time served, and depending on what state she is, the state will make $375, $378. She's in
because
Texas.
it was here.
Okay, so if she's in the state of Texas, the jail makes $378 a day off of you if you're in state prison.
But I'm gonna say this. This was
Don't ask how I know that.
this was the first time.
I'm
It's
about
the
to say, don't
first
get me
time.
started. I can break down Macau and the county for you. Fort Bend,
I don't even think Macau ain't even
it's
open
not
no
open
more.
no more.
Yeah.
No, they closed it, boy.
So with her being the first time felon, she probably will get community service. So we wouldn't.
Yeah,
even,
she's not even.
They may just try to make an example of them.
Yeah.
And give her a little bit of county time, 6 month probation, something like that. She ain't really nothing for to happen to her though.
Nah, but the thing is, she should go into because it's fraud.
right.
Yeah, they talking about she's tracing up to 10 years, and I just don't.
But
I
it was
don't-
her first offense.
No, it's not. It's the first
And-
offense of
Them
That they
five
charges,
charges.
right.
Right.
Yeah, but it's
She
not
didn't
first
did it
offense.
before.
Yeah.
Right.
not thinking it was a big deal.
Right.
She got 10 racks off of it once. She got like another 12. Then
She
she
said
got
something about
40.
5 and then 40.
It was multiple 10 racks and on GoFundMe or whatever, but I think it wasn't to the severity it is. She like staged the whole police report and everything, and then it was 40 bands for this
Yeah.
one. So
She
you know
was like, I done came up.
the amount of money changes what type of crime it is too. So,
Man. That you see what I mean by hey man,
What?
this is capable of any when I see stuff like this, it's like
She a cold piece though.
Very much so.
wouldn't put it past him.
Very
Like,
much so.
look at her. Yeah, she'll do it. I'm putting that down. I think it's because a few times in my life I've had stuff done to me from people that I would never think it happened. And from that stuff, it was like, and one thing that happened, the niggas still don't know that I know.
That's the cold part. I can't. If I know you hold me,
So hold on. So I had to grab the mic on this one. It was me and Raybo went through a situation. It took us some years to get over it. Well, it took me some years to get over it. You know exactly the situation.
Oh, I know. Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus, here we go.
So, but then again, just to say exactly what you're talking about, right? That's what I'm saying. Not me.
I'm just saying.
is it a fightable offense, right? Because if you did something to me that I feel is like I'm gonna have to hit you.
But see, that's the thing. You can't say a fightable offense because sometimes in your emotions, you'll think anything's worth
I'm a
fighting.
cancer. I'm
Yeah.
emotional.
Oh, nigga, you gonna want to fight regardless. It don't matter what it was. Like, for you gonna want to fight regardless. So it don't matter.
I'm not such like a masculine man, and I'm like, oh, you didn't hurt my feelings. I'll tell him straight up, bro, you hurt my feelings. You gotta square up.
But I'm gonna tell you right now though. Look. So I'm gonna tell you right now. Back then, and you have to be honest with yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Back then, Ray Bud probably would whoop my ass. Back then, right now, I probably could take it. I'm just being real.
I know them knees is bad, Chris.
We both got jacked.
It's just this right one.
and then we'll have to fuck around and put it out on DVD or something and sell it.
Hey, better make some money off of it.
It's very deceptive for me because people just look at me, they don't think I'm gonna throw a head kick. And that's the thing.
Yeah.
I'll bring
That shit would piss a nigga off so bad. You think you finna square with a nigga, this nigga kick you? I'm gonna be so mad if you kick me, I'm gonna bite you, nigga.
I ain't got no choice.
Because there's no rules in fighting. My grandma told me there's no rules.
That's true.
Like grab a nigga by the balls, poke him in the eye, whatever you gotta do. Don't let him get the best of you.
Yeah, I've been somebody before. He tried to put me to sleep, put me in the headlock.
Oh yeah, I'm biting.
I bit my fair share of people. I got my Jeffrey Dahmer on. So hey,
I'll put some teeth marks in you.
yeah.
I'm gonna do what I gotta do to win, man.
Oh yeah, but you a head kick coming. I'm gonna put my hands up. You gonna think them heads
You on UFC fight ass niggas, man.
All right.
Ain't no rules, man.
So we got one clip and then we up out of here. All right.
Wait,
so
talk about the fight part real quick.
what's up?
One of my clients' daughter got into a fight, and she said, "I was like, so who won?" Like, cause I'm working on their house.
Yeah.
She's like, "Oh man, I had to come home early. I had to get this girl from school." She done got into a fight. I'm like, "Man, all right. So, did she win?" She like, "I don't think neither one of them win." I'm like, "What you mean?"
She lost.
So she was like, she stole off on the girl. The girl hit her back. They start wrestling, tussling. The girl hits the ground. She steps back up and lets the girl get up. I said, "Oh, nigga, where you from? You supposed to be on top of like Spider Monkey at that point. Bing, 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 elbows and hey, everything."
I'm gonna hit you with the.
She said, I was like, "That's crazy."
But hey, you remember when I went to Taylor and you remember what was on the back of my letter jacket?
No, I do not remember.
It was on the back of my letter jacket. It was Bojangles. You know why? Because I tap dance on nigga real quick, boy.
Bojangles.
Mr. Bill Bojangles Robinson, I tap dance on you. Don't hit the ground.
Man.
You feel?
That's when you hit the ground back in the you gotta learn. Boy, them football drills come in handy. You hit the ground, you get up so fast. Oh no, I ain't finna get up with the big head. No sir.
Speaking of the big head, boy, I used to have that. I was the only person on the team with a 3X helmet.
Oh no,
He did. He's a big ass.
That'd be you and Peter Kim.
Oh.
Peter Kim, boy. That big boy. Peter Kim used to play with me in practice and like, come on, bro. Don't need no concussion around this old man.
No, Patrick Sanford to this day will never let me live it down. Boy, he always talk about my helmet, dog. My helmet was huge. I was a fullback and a linebacker and an outside line and I had a lineman helmet.
Big old Warren corner.
They had me a left tackle helmet because my head was so big. I had the big old face mask with all the little.
Oh no!
That fullback, it was whack.
Who was it? David Robinson, Peter Kim, and Bob boys. Them helmets, boy. It's like, whoo. Say, man. Do not go heads up. What? You trying to crack back on somebody like that? Man, ain't fair.
It's all bad.
Definitely.
Let me see that clip though.
Play
that beautiful bean footage.
Got you. Here we go. So, if you seen this clip, you know, if this is your first time seeing it, one thing that I can say about this, about being a content creator, social influencer, a lot of people feel like it's just so easy to do. You're gonna get on here, you're gonna make all this money and everything. It's
all you gotta do is go viral.
Yeah. Literally, you're right. All you gotta do is go viral.
But that's like catching lightning in a bottle,
man.
Because we've been at this 3 years.
Yeah,
3 years. So we started during
COVID.
Yeah. Started during COVID.
I always forget about the old show.
We started to miss the COVID. Yeah.
I forgot. I always forget about the old show. Right. I always think about when y'all brought Jamie and the cat on. That's why I was thinking about that. But I used to watch it from back in when it was 4 Kings.
Hey man.
And now it's just 4 kings. You know what I'm saying?
You got to keep that double entendre.
Pick it up.
So, but people feel like it's just so easy to go viral, and it's not, because the way social media works with the algorithms, you know, you got people like, now it goes, this is what's so funny. With Facebook having bought Instagram, it now functions, they function with each other. So like, if you feed in the algorithm on one and you coming in on somebody else's feed, it'll pop up on their Instagram and Facebook feed. It's so funny how somebody can post something and you won't see it for days. But if you interact with this person's content on a regular basis, you'll see it more frequently in your feed. Here's how that changed that. You used to be able to post something right now and it would show up in real time on everybody's feed.
No.
Now it does not.
See the thing 3 days later.
3 days later, unless you frequently interacting with this person's content. And then the other thing that they've started doing is that they have started making it to where you boosting and doing ads. And so now you boost your posts. Now you're paying for the promotion of trying to get your stuff out there. And so then it figures, okay, what's the population you're trying to target? What is it? It's so many schematics and everything to it. Is really frustrating, because if the people who really were to hear the message that you really need to get out,
it's pay to play.
A lot of people would be more prominent in this field, but you have to do a lot of networking, a lot of cross branding. It's a lot more work than just boom. I'm
put something out there.
The only people that are successful in doing that are women who look good or women that want to take their clothes off, and that's just being real. You got women out here who start an OnlyFans, and the next thing you know, they've got 1 million goddamn subscribers. You got women out here that you know, post stuff provocatively, scandalously, and they've got 1 million followers. Like we had a chick that was on the show one time at one point. Breasts larger than life. I'm talking about, look like if she turned too fast, you'll get a concussion because she was gonna hit you.
Had them
and knock you. Right. She's got like millions of followers. Why? Because she has.
Because them titties.
I wasn't gonna say it like that. I was just gonna say. Because she's got a big heart.
She's voluptuous.
Okay. So anyway, no, but in reality though, it's not for everybody, and the grind and the hustle is very real when you out here trying to put this stuff out here. Which is why I don't understand.
What he's saying is, I'm finna put my dick on the screen so we can go. And I'm just
hey, look, the most interaction I had last year was from that picture. I'm telling you,
he ain't lying.
That shit was crazy.
So
comment after comment after comment after comment after comment. I was like, let me take it there.
Sweatpants,
crazy.
And I wasn't even trying to advertise. I was. There's a monkey
trapping on the low. Huh?
There's a monkey. Look at his tail. No, it's
I
there.
saw it. I laughed because I said,
I got him on the hook, baby.
I literally hit him with
he got him. He got him today.
It's gonna happen.
It's gonna go up, baby.
After my favorite sorority sister told me to put that dragon away, I was like, let me take this picture down.
So I don't understand why people feel like, you know, they don't put no work into it. It's gonna happen.
Because they think everybody else did it the same way.
And they didn't. A lot of people put the work in, and what it really takes is it takes for a number of people to share your stuff. Bubba Dub been doing it for a minute, right? He didn't get on until somebody shared his stuff. It was what celebrity shared it?
Was Shaq?
It might have been Shaq.
Snoop. Yeah.
Either one of them share your shit. It's a wrap. Yeah. You own. So
ain't nothing you can do about it.
And then he was like, trash. Everybody saying trash now. Trash.
Yeah.
Country Wayne. He got on because
Facebook.
Well, no, it wasn't just Facebook though.
No, Facebook is where that's where he says it himself. Like that's his bread.
Well, he said what happened when he was out here selling dope, and and he said when he
trying to holler at a chick, and she was like, "That's DCL Fly. He's a comedian."
Yeah.
He was like, "Oh, comedians get love like that." shit, I'm funny. And that's what made
him get to it.
That's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. So like but what he did was, again, the algorithm was different and how stuff worked was different. He's posting 3 times a day. Yeah. So you post 3 times a day with that same software they had out then, you was getting out. Now,
no,
you getting lost in the sauce.
Yep.
So now this woman came from Florida. She took her kids, they got in the car, they came to Texas, top of the year, and she wanted to be a social media influencer. She made the news, but it wasn't for becoming a social media influencer. During the freeze, she ran out of money, ended up going to a warming station, and was basically out here destitute and homeless, right?
With the kids.
So I'm going to play the clip of what she was putting out here and then basically the story behind it.
I just not with the babies though.
Hold on. There you go. That's what I was looking for.
And do your little hands, you know where hands, I love it when you hands, come show me hands,
Huh?
There is like a really dry feeling that I have on my skin. I don't like that. I like my skin to feel moisturized. See how shiny my nose is? Mom. My skin feel dry. Mommy. Yes, baby. I see.
Get somewhere safe and warm for the night until I'm able to figure out at least how to get home.
Kiara Jones came to Houston from Tallahassee at the start of the new year, chasing after a dream.
This is like one of the biggest populations of the social media influencers. That's kind of my goal, to become a big influencer.
She'd been staying at a motel this month with her
3 little munchkins. I love them. They're so sweet.
But by Monday, she says she'd run out of money.
It just became too much for me after a while.
With temperatures dropping and no place to go, she says she called 911. Police brought her and her kids here.
Oh, Lord.
Figure out at least how to get home.
Kiara Jones came to Houston from Tallahassee at the start of the new year, chasing after a dream.
Talk about Jamie Hood.
This is like one of the biggest populations of the social media.
All right. So
man,
don't you talk about Jamie Hood. I ain't gonna let you do it with her not here.
Man.
But I seen that building too.
Say, man. First of all, this lady got responsibility. You got these little kids.
3 of them.
And for you to get up and move from a whole nother state and come here to say you finna be an influencer, you gotta be delulu. Got this delusion going, like, you can't be serious right now.
She saved up enough money for 3 weeks in a hotel.
And she thought she was
You thought you was finna pop after 3 weeks? Who she thought she was finna meet?
Bro. And I think,
like, if you wasn't going viral before you left home, what the hell was gonna change in Houston?
Right, because we got a city full of influencers.
Make it makes what the hell they got to do with anything?
I don't know.
I think because she believes that if she posts and hashtag Houston, then everybody in Houston will pick it up, and then she'll jump on that algorithm, like you said. But you have to have a plan. Like, you can't just. First of all, Tallahassee and Houston, the cost of living is completely different.
Correct.
Tallahassee don't cost nothing to live out there. It ain't Miami.
I just don't see a grown person doing that type
and
of stuff.
Where's these kids' daddy at?
I'm glad you said that. If you go back and listen to that clip,
I heard a man in the
background.
I heard a man in the background.
When he kept saying, Mama, sit down.
I heard that.
Yeah, Houston is a tough crowd.
I heard it plain as day. I'm just like, where? She said, I'm here with my. So look, now that makes me feel like it's a hustle. Like, she got on the thing. She said, I'm out here with my 3 kids. But in the other clip, you hear a man. So that way she gets the sympathy, and then she goes viral that way.
But now she's gone viral for the wrong reasons, though.
Yeah.
And now it's like, I don't know. Because, I mean, some people can take negative publicity and turn it into something positive. Like the chick with the glue, with the hair. Remember that? She slicked that shit.
Yeah. She was spraying
Gorilla Glue?
Gorilla Glue is, yeah. But, I mean, some people don't care about being famous. They're okay with being infamous.
Some people will do anything to be famous.
I'm sorry.
Or something like that.
That picture came in my mind.
That's wild, boy. Then they had that doctor, and then that doctor got pubbed because he fixed it.
Exactly.
So,
look.
Oh yeah, Trip King.
What up?
That's my guy.
So, but yeah, it was so sad that them kids had to go through that. I'm just glad
That's
they
crazy,
were able
man.
to bounce
But
back.
I don't think that they were really in danger like that. I honestly feel like she did that so she can get, you know what I'm saying?
It could have been part of the play. Oh, it's going to be a storm. Let me get out here and go.
But we all heard that man in the background. Who was that man?
I'm still like, that couldn't have been they could not have been a real plan. Like, I'm going to move to Houston.
Oh, no. It was an emotional decision.
I got a kid right now that I work with, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he's in DFPS custody. And so he was like, when he turns 18, he's going to go move to Dallas with his brother, who's 19. His brother's 19 and in 12th grade. You did the math, right? Soon to be, probably 20 soon to be. Now, I'm trying to help him because he's got some issues within himself too. He's 16 and in the 10th grade and only got to the 10th grade by the skin of his teeth. I say, fam, you if you move up there with your brother, it ain't gonna work because one, y'all are too close in age. And neither one of y'all know how to handle finances. Because if you do he pay his half, you pay your half, somebody's always gonna come up short. And then it ends up building a resentment between you and the other person. So it ain't gonna work. Like, you really honestly should try to like better position yourself before you try to do that. Again, if you've never had that guidance before you even get the introduction to something like this, you think it's a real possibility you can do this. Think about it. If you never left the mindset of a teenager, because she's young. I think she was like 20-some years old with 3 small kids. If she never really had, like, she didn't have the Nina story. Nina had that sense of responsibility and priorities when she was 17, because she had a child as a teenager. And when she started working, she's like, I need this job. So it wasn't when the woman came in, she told a story about when the woman came in and she was working at Best Buy and the woman went nuts on her. She just switched registers.
Yeah.
Right. Because again, some people don't have that little tick, say, hey, this is the priority. I need this. This doesn't make sense. Let's not do this.
No, I think social media is causing a lot of people to be like very delusional, even more so than before. Like, not understanding that a lot of the stuff that you're seeing is not actually real.
True, because he's been in influencers' houses too.
It's not what you think. I be telling people, like, bro, it's not what you think. Like, I tell my daughter that, it's like, I promise you, them the ones that don't be wanting to pay.
They be wanting to try and,
man, I post you, brother. No. Post to my account. Like,
post that Zelle.
I'm cool with that. Like, I feel like it ain't even a bargain for me. It's like, this is how much. If you like the price, I'll do it. If you don't, but see, those will be the ones that are, all right, pay the deposit, you get finished. Hey, so what about if I post you? You know, I got a lot of followers.
No, thank you. No, thank you. I don't. Why do you think that's currency?
It's not currency to me.
Like,
that don't feed my kids.
It's potential, man. Yes, but
I see that.
I want something concrete. Potential is an insult to me because it's like you're not fulfilling the to what you can do. So you can potentially put some money in my hand, or you could put some money in my hand.
Like,
Yeah.
go ahead and put it in my hand.
Thank you, because I'm gonna do good work, and my good work is gonna be my name anyways.
Right.
That's it.
Right.
So you trying to? Oh, I'm a post you, bro. I don't care if you post me or not. As long as you happy with the work, I'm cool.
It'd be different if it's like, you know, I can guarantee you that I'll give you a job doing like the I'm gonna say the summit.
I'm showing his age.
Wherever the Rockets play, I forgot. It ain't the Compact Center either. I'm
Toyota
gonna say that one
Center.
too. I'm gonna say the Compact Center.
Compact, man. But leave that man church alone.
Oh yeah, but I mean, I'll do some work at Lakewood.
Yeah, you better check the walls.
Yeah, he gonna play. Oh man,
Remember what happened last year?
man, I forgot about that.
Oh yeah, that money.
Check the walls, baby.
Shout out to Mattress Mac.
Oh,
On,
hey,
on blood.
hey,
On
man.
blood.
Mattress Mac.
That boy was OD swooping. That was wild.
Boy, that was crazy.
I was like, Mattress Mac.
They had
Mattress back.
Oh, you know what? Did we share the clip in the group?
I think it's in the group.
I'm gonna
That
share it
was
with them, and then
wild.
we go get up out of here for that one for sure.
Mattress Mac, you know, he used to be a crackhead.
Man, don't say that.
He did.
Tell a story on that one.
That boy
Who
used to,
gave him a loan?
no, like I think he hit the lottery.
No
I think I might have
shit.
got on.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I know. My partner said he used to serve Mattress Mac. My old school partner.
Yo.
Yeah,
That nigga
yeah,
like
yeah.
100 years old, though.
He just said that boy used to be a clucker. I was like, oh, not Mattress Mac.
Did we
Say,
I
man.
don't know if we shared it in the group, bro. I think we might have just seen it and laughed.
Nah, somebody shared
Somebody
it.
shared it.
Somebody shared that, man.
I think it was my fur brother. I think he shared it.
I seen it on multiple pages. I just bust out laughing.
Yeah,
I seen it on 97.9. I was like,
Right.
come on.
that boy
man.
was wilding.
Here, I'm going to send it to you.
I think you might have sent it to me.
I did.
I think so. Let me check.
Is it?
That was crazy to me. I was like, first of all, you ostracizing the entirety of clientele, because now the Lokes ain't gonna come get nothing from you.
The GDs ain't fooling with it.
Yeah, the GDs ain't
Hey,
full of the vice doors will come through. But that's it.
Southwest Cholos ain't fooling with Mac, huh?
No, not at all. We got rid of them though, right? Ain't they don't exist no more.
Nah, I think they branched into MS-13.
Okay, yeah, they got absorbed. I remember, boy, we used to get them boys hell when we was growing up. Pulling their ponytails and pulling their belts.
Man.
You got it, Raywood?
No, man. It was like,
I'm
wherever I had it at is gone, bro. So I'm like, what the?
I mean, because you got to take
I'm
that down.
gonna send it. I'm gonna send it.
Yeah,
And
that,
I'm
that,
gonna
that,
pull
was,
it
that
up.
was to me, and then only Mattress Mac can get away with that because he is such a
Ain't
hometown
nobody
hero.
gonna say nothing to him.
No, he's such a hometown hero. Everybody love him, bro. He is the most outside of Adam Sandler, Eyewitness News, Slamming the Ice Machine. He's
Oh,
the
man,
most.
I say I sent it too.
I got it.
All right.
Here you go. Who and then Jay hollering at you, bro. She's talking about what's up, Blue Fire.
You know,
Okay. Anyway, share this clip and then we get up out of here. Just make y'all laugh real quick one time.
that was wild.
What's good, H-Town? They call me Mattress Mac. I stay here on this north side between Tittle and Parker. I need y'all to peep game like little Kiki said on South Side real quick. Just for you. Just for you. I've got the hookup right here today. If you're in the market to cop some new furniture, I'm the plug since 1981, and I want you to text me, Mattress Mac. My cell number is 281-844-1963. Text me right there, 281-844-1963. I'm going to hook you up personally with a coupon for $600 off your purchase of $2,000 more right here at the world's best furniture store, Gallery Furniture. Now, this coupon is valid for a good time and great furniture, not a long time, you feel me? So, text me at 281-844-1963 to get your coupon for $600 off $2,000 more. Pull up any Gallery Furniture location. You know I'm on that north tipping on Fofos at 6006 North Freeway. We're going to get you draped up and dripped out for your house with brand new furniture and pull up your spot with that delivery truck the same day, free, because you know I don't play. Holler at me, 71281-844-1963. I'm Mattress Mac.
Almost
I
gave
got
his
a
real
king
number.
size mattress. It's good to go back. I'm out.
So
That boy was loaded. You
No.
can't tell me he wasn't. That
no,
boy was
look,
faded.
it wasn't even loaded, bro. He was
Nigga's
reading the
old.
teleprompter, and that's why he had the shades on. He was reading the
You
teleprompter.
think so?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I
Because
think
he's like, holla at me. I said 281.
that boy was on them gummies.
Oh. Shout out to Mac, just big and back being
Hey,
bold. Oh. So shout out to Mattress Mac. He gonna help you sleep good. Man, we finna get up out of here. Be on the lookout. We're in the works of getting this live event together. I'm thinking sometime in March or April. So that gives us enough time to kind of get everything together. And we're gonna I don't know, we're gonna work on the title and everything. We're gonna do it nice. We're gonna make sure the price is right. We're gonna make sure we got some food up in there, something to drink, so some folks to come out and have a good time. Be able to conversate with the folks and politic with the people. In life, don't go where you're tolerated, go where you're elevated and celebrated. Four Kings Podcast, ENT, where